Torchia. I'm the plant engineer. I take care of the maintenance department here. We make the metal deco ink for the aluminum cans around North America. Really, honestly, most of them are pretty critical, but the main machines are our milling assets and the mixing assets. It was a lot of firehouse maintenance. We had to jump on our wagons and run out there and start not putting out literal fires, but it was run from event to event and try to take care of one catastrophe after another. Everything was always an emergency. We were running back and forth, just trying to keep up with the issues that were happening faster than what we could get after them. We were pretty excited about at least having that ability to have it monitored, because even if my guys were using some sort of technology, having somebody else that was on board and actually watching it all the time, as opposed to relying on my guys to go do some sort of a check on it all the time, that excited me right off the bat anyway, because my guys are always just so busy, things get slipped through the cracks. There's a huge learning curve with anything, so having an actual engineer that's learning our equipment and learning how it works and how it acts with the sensors, that's a huge benefit. Not just having it completely automated, that's a big thing. There's been a handful of major saves. We've had a couple of pumps that they found the couplings were wearing real bad and about to completely fail. And that was out on our chiller. We are down to one chiller at the moment, so keeping the pumps running on that was a pretty important thing. One of the main bearings on one of the rollers was a failure, so that was a pretty good save on that one as well. One of the 3-roll mills had one of the main bearings on the rollers had a failure on it. Those are pretty expensive machine with a lot of downtime on the sweeper motor. So that was also another good save we had on that one. We've been continuing to monitor that one because now it's a gear that we've found it does keep wearing, which is good that we know. The gearbox on the immersion mill, that machine comes from Spain. So it could very easily be 3 weeks to months to get parts. We don't keep a $10,000 gearbox just sitting on the shelf waiting to go in case we might have that problem. That would be a whole other machine. That's not something that would be financially smart to do when you only have one machine. I've been at this plant for about 5 years now, and when I got here, pretty much any given time we had at least one major machine out of commission, and you could almost walk around and see 2 or 3 major pieces of equipment out of commission with a large failure that had taken it down for multiple weeks. And now that we've started getting some of that under control, we haven't had any major catastrophic failures. It's been over a year now. We've reduced them down to nearly gone.